Criticism is mounting over a missed opportunity in Oakland to get state funding to help combat crime. And now community leaders are demanding answers and accountability. KTVU's Brooks Giroux live tonight in the newsroom with what they want to see happen next here. Brooks?
Well, Mike, there's a resounding call for an independent investigation into how Oakland failed to meet the grant deadline, but also members of the NAACP and other community groups came up with a 10-point plan they want the city to implement to tackle increasing crime.
Oakland got nothing.
A missed deadline means missing out on millions in state funding to fight crime. Now the NAACP and community leaders want to know why.
Enough is enough. Things got to be done.
Oakland police data shows robberies, burglaries, and car thefts all up during the first half of this year compared to last. Overall, a nearly 30% increase in crime citywide.
The first thing you got to do is you got to stop that. And you stop that with police.
If the city had applied for the grant, up to $15 million was up for grabs to provide more tools and resources to target thieves.
There appears to be a certain sense of lawlessness in the city. And the failure to apply for the grant demands a thorough investigation by the city auditor.
Calls are now growing for accountability, especially when city leaders say public safety is the top priority.
The buck stops with the mayor. This is the mayor's fault.
I am completely frustrated. We are putting in parameters so that something like this never happens again.
Mayor Sheng Tao says there will be consequences for those who drop the ball. She defended her efforts to tackle crime, including 6 California Highway Patrol officers on Oakland streets and a plan to add 300 cameras citywide. Tao says if the deadline wasn't missed, the money could have covered the cost of new surveillance drones.
We can send up the drones to the location and have it actually feed back the footage of what's actually happening so that the suspect can't get away.
While crime calls and emergencies are up, officer staffing is still down. Recent data shows 696 officers citywide.
We want to increase the Oakland police force to a minimum of 1,000 officers to ensure there's adequate coverage to make Oakland safe. And as soon as possible, rehire our chief of police, LaRon Armstrong.
Bishop Bob Jackson says there's no city plan for public safety, so this group came up with 10 key points, including fully staffing 911, increasing community policing, and more support from CHP and the sheriff's office, in hopes of stopping the violence, break-ins, and even business closures.
And what is the reason? Crime. We got some serious problems here, folks.
The Oakland small business community is organizing a one-day strike where they'll all close their doors. It's to send a message that break-ins, burglaries, and robberies will no longer be tolerated. In the newsroom, Brooks Giroux, KTVU, Fox 2 News.
So, Brooks, does the mayor actually agree that this was all her fault, being the leader of the city? And if not, did she give you a different name? I mean, who is going to be held accountable?
Well, the mayor recognized that she is the leader of the city. She did not name a specific person or department, but says there's a review of who was at fault and promises there will be consequences. Currently, it's in the hands of the city's Human Resources Department. The city auditor's office tells me it is awaiting analysis from the administration to determine if an investigation is warranted there, Mike.
All right, there you go. Brooks Giroux live tonight in the newsroom. Brooks, thank you for that.